if you find this video sometime later on the internet, I'm just doing a live fishing stream, so the quality might not be there for you to watch it again. But yeah, I'm just gonna do some live stream fishing and hopefully catch a fish. We still have a lot of leftover trout in the water. Don't have much time to fish, but we're gonna go out there. Jerkbait, gulp, minnow, jig head. We'll try everything. No guarantees. If I do catch a fish, I'm gonna leave it in a comment with a timestamp what time I caught the fish. Hey, people are joining in. What's going on, Demon? All right, I was able to run home. I can fish for probably about 50 minutes. So I'm carrying everything in one hand. I do have a net on me today. See that? Oh, okay, that was close. Almost broke my rod tip. You see this net? My rod got caught in there. But yeah, I'm a little bit better prepared. A little bit better prepared than yesterday, that's for sure. We're going to be fishing in the next 2 minutes. I just got my ultralight rods with me today. Nothing special. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my driving stream. I noticed, did it like cut out or something? Yeah, we'll have something in the water in the next 2 minutes. Hold tight. Oh yeah, so I guess because it didn't say anything to me, it just said 0 people in chat, and it just cut out. Yeah. All right. Well, let's do some quick fishing. Like I said, I don't have much time today, but I feel like we can catch a fish. If we caught a fish yesterday, maybe we'll get another one today. Hey, Jason J, what's going on? How's it going, buddy? We're out here. We're going to be fishing in the next 35 seconds. Do the countdown. I have a very confident there's a fish out there right past that bridge. And I just haven't been able to catch it yet. Let me see. There's nobody fishing here today. I haven't seen any trout yet. But that's not a bad thing. Huh, we got 96 people in the chat. Better start fishing soon. All right, let's go. I'm fairly confident. There's a nice fish right over there. Wow, 100 people in chat. All right, hold on, guys. I'm about to start throwing things. I'm about to throw them things. Stay with me. We got rods ready to go. I got my net. Let's put one rod down. I'm going to put the ultralight down. Let me throw you on my neck. I have nothing yet, Luke. I'm just starting to fish right now. In the next 20 seconds, I'm gonna start throwing jerkbait. I saw how many people joined the chat, so I can't disappoint you guys. Hang in there. Okay, look, ultralight rod. We're gonna try to catch a trout real quick. We caught one yesterday on the live stream, and I'm just gonna throw this jerkbait. Look, that kind of looks like a rainbow trout. Let me come in. All right, I'm just gonna stand right here and just throw them things. How's everybody doing today? If you never joined my live streams, that's a good throw right there. I know my line is a little coily. We're fishing in in Bedminster, New Jersey, right next to Trump National Golf Course. Not that it matters, but I figure I'd fill you in on that little tidbit. And last live stream, we did catch a fish within 10 minutes of live stream starting. So maybe we'll get lucky again. Who knows? We're going to start off with a jerkbait, and then we'll do a jig head with a gulp minnow. Hey DCP, what's going on, man? DCP, you gotta come out fishing here with me one day. I've never caught a fish on this jerkbait. It's actually made by Trout Magnet. It's not expensive. It only costs about $4, but it looks exactly like a baby brown trout or brookie. And apparently they bite it, so let's keep trying. We got 175 people in the chat. How's everybody doing today? Y'all ready to catch a fish? Which country? We're in the beautiful country of New Jersey, United States. We're trying to catch a fish. I know it doesn't look like New Jersey because you probably used to see New Jersey from Sopranos. But yeah, it's a beautiful spot. Check it out. See this? Nice little river. We're using boots and we're just standing here. I got the net ready today. Check it out. Kadoosh. And we're going to try. Then next thing I'm going to throw is I'm going to throw a gulp minnow. But I'm not ready for that yet. Maybe we'll try a rooster tail if we have time. Well, thank you for the likes, guys. If you don't know how to leave the like, just double tap the screen. Hopefully we'll get a fish in the next 10 minutes. That's what we did last time. I'm just going to let the jerkbait swim a little bit. I'm going to let it drift. Thank you. Wow, 176 people in the chat. That's pretty cool. Is anybody from New Jersey other than DCP Kayak? Anybody from New York? New York City in the house? No? Indonesia, Philippines, India. Who we got? Talk to me. I can see what you're writing. People left. Guess maybe I should shut up. Let's try it again. One more jerkbait, and then we're going to switch to gulp minnow. Oh, no. I thought I had a bite. That was a leaf. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Let's switch to gulp minnow real quick. Maybe we can walk this river today a little bit if the signal's good. I bet you there's fish out there. Got decent amount of people in the chat. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Grumpy Worker, and I'm a mediocre fisherman that live streams on YouTube. Sometimes we catch fish, sometimes we catch a lot of fish, sometimes we catch no fish. All right, so I'm going to switch up to my Shakespeare micro series, and I'm going to throw a gulp minnow on it. I think, I'm 90% confident there's a fish right in that hole somewhere. But I've been wrong before, so let's throw them things. I brought over some gulp minnows with me that I had laying around. I just dipped them. I know it's not the official gulp minnow bag, but I really like this color of gulp minnow. Had a couple of them laying around, so we're going to throw them things. This is one of my favorite colors of gulp minnow. It's called black shad. I absolutely love throwing that for trout. Let's try it. Hold on. You put the baggie away. Gulp minnows. What's going on, Ernie Perez? How you doing, Baljafi Ultras? Hey, Dave, what's going on, man? Dave Pearson. Welcome to the stream. I'm a family-friendly fisherman from New Jersey. I know not many of us are in Jersey, but the chat is cool. Everybody here is nice. If somebody's not nice, we get rid of them. I have about 45 minutes to fish before I have to get my kids. So let's try gulp minnow. Oh, Ernie Perez, man, gulp minnow. If you ever watch me live stream, and if I can't catch a fish, gulp minnow goes on. We caught a beautiful rainbow trout on live stream yesterday with a gulp minnow. I mean, they just work, man. Especially what I do is I like to use them on the spin jig and just slowly retrieve them. Yesterday we caught a beautiful fish. They stocked rainbows here about a month ago, but I kind of stopped fishing for them because they were pretty much stocked in horrible conditions. They didn't want to bite. They were kind of stressed out. They were dying left and right. We would find dead fish on the banks while live streaming. So that's why. But I came back. The temperatures dropped. Let's keep. All right. Let's keep trying it. Yo, Mustafa, what's going on? How you doing, Scott? We're in North Branch of Raritan River in Somerset County. So if you're from Jersey, if you trout fish here, you probably know where I am. It's not a huge secret. It's all over a fish brand, so I don't blow up any secret spots. There's about there's about 50 people fishing here on the first day when they stop. I actually found a spot with Fishbrain. Fishbrain kind of killed all the secret spots for everybody. I found a kid with a bunch of pictures here, and they came over here. I mean, it's a decent spot. It's just very high pressure spot. What's going on, Mustafa, man? Mustafa, you've been catching some good fish out there in Turkey. I watch your shorts, man. I would not want to compete against you fishing. You probably take home the crown, man. Well, let's keep going. I'm gonna walk the stream a little bit. There's a hole over there. You're gonna work it. I'm not wearing waders, so I can't go too deep. But I'm kind of gonna stay. These trout are super spooky, so I'm gonna stay on the bank and kind of slowly walk it. Maybe there's a fish. Actually, you know what? Let me try casting over here because I haven't. Hopefully, I don't cast it. It's a pretty good little hole right there. Of course, I cast it right on top of the leaf. But yeah, Jersey trout fishing has been tough. I've been complaining about it a lot. I usually get grumpy about it. But we basically had no water. We have no water. They stuck the fish. This fish has been suffering. They really should have put this fish into all the lakes like Round Valley and stuff. I don't mind going and sitting at the bank trying to catch it. Hey, what's going on, Scott? Yeah, I'm right fishing right next to Trump National in Bedminster. It's well, I'm actually fishing in Bedminster. Hold on, let's try it a couple more times. I'm not fly fishing, but I'm fishing. All fishing is good fishing. I wish I knew how to fly fish. We caught a nice one on the last stream, so I'm looking to repeat the success today. Don't have much time, but we're gonna keep trying. There's a couple of holes I wanna. And the gulp minnow definitely works for trout, at least in my experience in New Jersey. That's where we caught the fish on yesterday. Kind of jerk it through the water. No, I got nothing yet. Yeah, but I've seen some guys on trout forums catching their limits in Jersey, which is cool. The most I've caught on a live stream has been 3 fish. That's my record for the live stream. But we fished for a long time. I actually had a guy teaching me how to fish, how to make a spinner out of power bait, and that was I think our first fish we caught. If you guys ever stick around my live streams, we got people from all over the world fishing with us, and we got moderators, so there's no disrespectful people around. But yeah, I'll be first to tell you that fishing's been tough for the past 10 days. Some streams will go without fish. So yeah, Ultas, just to answer you, no. I just started the stream about 10 minutes ago. I haven't caught anything yet. But we're trying, man. Oh, beautiful cast. I really want to make my way where people don't. I don't think people fish here, but I think fish have traveled down. There's a hole over there. I really don't want to leave my fishing rod behind. And then we'll come back and fish a different hole. Hold on. You know what I'm going to do? Hold on, guys. One sec. Don't see any fish in the water yet. Let's see. What time is it? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna yeah. So I've caught. You know what, Scott? I completely respect what you write. So I've caught. I've never caught it on a jerkbait, but that's what somebody like. We've had really slow fishing in Jersey, and that's the people were recommending me to try that because a couple of guys that follow my channel went out with their family members, and they said that the only thing they would hit was like jerkbait like that. But now that you said it, uh, I'm going to believe you. And what I'll do is I'm going to walk down the stream in the next 10 minutes. We're going to switch to, I have a rooster tail on me. I have a couple of rooster tails in my pocket. So we'll try that. How about that? But usually I've never tried a jerkbait for trout myself. It's just been so miserable here that at this point I'm trying anything and everything. We did catch a one yesterday on a gulp minnow. Hold on. 1 second, guys. Yeah, Round Valley, I'm going to try to get out there too. Let's see. I'm not sure what a season length means, Lynn, but I think there's really no minimum length for trout in Jersey. There might be a couple of fish in that little hole, but it's so shallow. We'll try to hit it on the way back. What I'll do is, if we get no hits, I'm going to switch this jerkbait in the next 10 minutes to a rooster tail that works, and we'll try that. All right, stay with me. We're going to be fishing in the next 2 minutes. And Scott, thanks for coming in and giving me advice. I appreciate it. Yeah, but there's a guy I've been talking to who told me they limited out using jerkbait. I don't think he was kidding either. He was pretty honest about it. So I stopped by Walmart and grabbed a trout magnet jerkbait. I really don't see any fish in the water. Usually you can see them. All right. There's a hole over there, though, and I hope the signal is going to be good. I really want to try it. I caught a beautiful red eye bass, like one of those river bass, right here in the spring. But it's so shallow right now. All right, let's try with the gulp minnow first. I just wanted to get my second rod away from so nobody takes it. I don't think I've never seen anybody fish here. You never know, it might be fish here. Let's try it. Panwell Mills. I've heard of that place. Never been there. Yeah, Scott, this place was absolutely insane at the beginning of the season. That's why I stopped coming here. There's so many guys here. And like, I don't mind fishing with other people, but it was so slow. You basically had 10 guys trying to catch one fish. There was actually more guys than fish. You probably know what I'm saying. So that's why I kind of stopped. I actually never fished this area at all. But if the trout is here, They got stocked here. I see little ribbons. So we should try this. I've never seen people fish this place either, so let's try it. Maybe something will bite the gulp minnow. And then we'll throw rooster tails like Scott suggested. I'm not a professional fisherman, but I do fish a lot. I guess I'm getting better and better. I'd say I'm a aggressive amateur. So yeah, I'm gonna throw a rooster tail. Probably like I'm gonna cast like maybe 5, 7 more times, and we'll throw a rooster tail. I'll try that. It is a pretty deep hole here. I'm surprised there's no fish. I haven't seen a single trout yet today, but I know they have to be here. It's funny, the one that we caught yesterday already had somebody's line and hook in it, and I'm pretty sure I've seen that fish before. So it's a little miserable. That's how it's been. If they're going to be here, they're going to be somewhere over there, because that's the deepest spot. Everything else here is shallow. Stevens State Park. I've heard of that place, never been there. I've caught my limits here in Bedminster, especially in the spring. I don't know why. It's really easy for me to catch them in the spring. Um, Stevens State Park, I'm assuming they take power bait, right? Usually when I can get a limit, it's sometimes with the use of power bait. But last year with the gulp minnow like this, I basically I work as a driver, and I was parked waiting for a call, and it's exactly the same gulp minnow and exactly the same underspin. There's a hole in Far Hills. I pulled out 3 trout consecutively out of one hole, probably within 20 minutes, even probably less, probably 15 minutes. And that's why I come back to all these spots and try it again, because you never know what happened to the fish. I just kind of jigged it the same way I'm jigging it now, and I got 3 fish consecutively after the season was way over. In terms of, the people were gone. I'm a little surprised. This is a really nice hole. I'm surprised there's no fish here. And I don't see them at all. And this is super shallow. Usually this is pretty deep. All right, let's keep casting. Wow, 235 people. If you guys want to leave me a like, it's just double tap the screen. I didn't know that myself until somebody told me. This is a nice place to fish. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna try a rooster tail here. 278. Wow. Yeah, just being out here is pretty. The road noise is pretty heavy, but it's a beautiful place to fish. It feels like I'm not even in Jersey. It feels like I'm somewhere out in PA. Because you can't really access this part of the this little part of the river by trail, so you really have to wade into it. Hmm. All right, couple more casts. We're gonna put a rooster tail on. And thanks for those staying in the chat. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully the quality of the stream is good. Try like herring. They will hit that herring before they hit. Hey, what's going on, Dennis? Yeah, we're gonna keep trying. I have a good feeling about it today. Usually I'm pretty laid back, but today, for some reason, I feel like we might catch it. Hold on. Oh no, that was not a fish. That was probably Mr. Leaf. That was the leaf fish. All right. Yeah, it's still staying on. See, it's a leaf fish. No size, no limit. Oh wow, thanks. So I used to fish. I used to have a buddy of mine. I don't know if you ever heard of him, Bob Logan. He introduced me to fishing basically in school, and he used to take me to. He's about 50 now. He used to we used to go trout fishing all the time in the Round Valley, and he kind of told me the same thing about the rock piles. I'm so happy to see that the water levels are back in Round Valley. So if the connection is good, I'm definitely looking forward to going out there and trying to fish it. Well, either way, I want to fish it. It's probably one of the only spots where I can drag my kid to right now, because my wife's not going to me take him to the river. She doesn't want him to get wet. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's go. I have a rooster tail in my pocket. For those of you who don't know me, I got my cool Altoids tin. This is where I keep my trout lures. I'll show you. I'll show you my big secret, my not Altoids tin. And I do have a rooster tail I want to use there. Hold on. Yeah, there's one. We're gonna put it on in a sec. So let me grab my other rod. There's a rooster tail I really like. I don't know if Scott, you're still in the chat, but I think you'd know exactly. I think you know this color works well. Hold on. Let me get my dial presso. All right, here we go. All right, hold on. So we're gonna take off the jerkbait. Yeah, I'm not gonna lose it. I'm gonna take my nifty. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Scott, I'm reading what you wrote. You think there's some, but yeah, we're gonna keep trying. So this is the rooster tail I'm gonna use. I think you know this rooster tail works really well. It's kind of actually, if you look at it, it's kind of similar. For some reason, this color has really worked for me in Jersey. It's kind of similar to that jerkbait. If you have a suggestion of what rooster tail you used, you can just pop it in the chat, and I'll take a print screen off it and I'll go get it. I appreciate you giving me all the advice in the chat. It's really nice of you, man. It's good to find locals. Hey, what's going on? I'm assuming. Yeah, we caught a nice one yesterday. I don't know about you, Scott. Every stock trout I catch, I keep, but I mostly just either grill them on a wood grill, or I give them to my parents to eat, because I figure they put them here for a reason anyway, and my parents love eating trout. Sometimes I'll give them to my kids' tutor. And the only thing I don't like about rooster tails is tying them, because they're always getting your fingers with that blade, with the hooks. Stay with me, guys. We're going to be fishing very soon. I'm going to say we're going to be casting in about a minute, if not less. Another problem is it's pretty cold out. All right, that's pretty good. Alrighty, so we tied on a rooster tail. Let me take that. Hold on 1 second. Hey, Andrei Gerbanuk, what's going on, man? All right, let's. I just don't know where I'm gonna put this jerkbait. Oh no, look, it fits. If it fits, it sits. I'm gonna pop that in my pocket. Yeah, I know. I'm not very professional. I'm fishing with an Altoids can. Oh man, I have a blood rushing to my head after sitting. Scott, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for the tips. I actually print screened what you wrote about this restaurant. Actually, you know that you probably know that really well. Me and my buddy used to go and fish that bridge, the high bridge location, where it's basically like the train bridge, and you have the long tunnel. We used to fish that spot a lot, but I kind of that spot is kind of like cheating because you just pull up and you start fishing, right? All right, let's keep trying. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stay in this corner. I think the deepest part of the hole is right here. And I'm just going to slowly drag it across. Let me clean up the rooster tail real quick. Wow, 287 people in the chat. I appreciate you guys. If you're just coming in, just say hi. We're fishing in Jersey. Yeah, Scott. So just to go back to what I was saying, I used to fish in High Bridge, right by that, like where you pull off and you just fish the. It's right that old train bridge, and you just fish that right by that tunnel. That's where everybody fishes usually. So we used to fish there a lot. It's about a 20-minute ride from my house. I live in Bridgewater. All right, we're trying the rooster tail. Hey, what's going on, Jip Kiki? What's going on, Sir Khan? 306 people in the chat. How ya doing? Now look at oh, okay, hold on. As long as I don't catch a 3-pounder, as long as I get so excited I cast it into a tree. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep casting, and then we're gonna work that hole in about 2 minutes. That's pretty nice. 343 viewers. What's going on? You guys are gonna give me a heart attack. You gotta calm down. You guys are gonna give me a heart attack. I've never had so many people in my live stream. It's probably because of all the Jersey talk we got going on. Look at that. Holy mackerel. You guys gotta take it easy. 340 people on the live stream. That's pretty cool. I appreciate it. I don't think I deserve it, but I hold on. Thanks. It's very nice of you. I appreciate it. I hope we catch a fish. We caught one yesterday. Let's keep casting. Yeah, James Lally. We're trying to catch a trout. We're in Jersey, probably in the safest area of Jersey. Beautiful spot. I mean, like, I really like the area of Somerset County. There's some beautiful spots out here. And when people think Jersey, they all think about just busy towns like Newark, Patterson, Elizabeth. But we have some beautiful places in New Jersey. I'm so happy we moved here with my wife about 10 years ago. It was still cheap to live here, relatively. Hmm. But thanks for everybody in the chat. I appreciate you. It's very nice for you guys to hang around. Definitely lifted my spirits up when I saw that many people. Oh, that's a perfect cast. Hold on. All we need now is a fish. Come on, Trout. We're just throwing a rooster tail right now. We had a guy come in named Scott, local, and he told me to stop throwing jerkbait, and I listened to him. Probably was a great idea. I'm just gonna keep walking and fishing this little hole here. As long as we have a good connection, I'll keep doing it. I can't get you up. That's funny. Jason J. I don't know how old your kids are. I have 2 sons. Man, they keep me on my toes, especially with the 6-7 jokes right now. 6-7 jokes not allowed in my house. You're a flag, eh? Yeah, it's a dream for me to learn how to fly fish. You guys are like next level for me. I know you guys probably make fun of us. 395 people in the chat. What's going on? Is somebody messing with me? No, it dropped down. It dropped down to 240. Yeah, I wish so. Being a fly fisherman is a big dream of mine, but I'm a very slow learner. So I think if I try fly fishing today, you guys are probably going to be on the floor laughing. But one day, me and my son, he actually, we went to West Point with him for like one of those Boy Scout events, and they had a free clinic. Really nice dudes came out to West Point, like the actual West Point, and trained. My son got a nice 30-minute clinic on how to fly fish. It was really nice of them. And ever since then, he's been asking me to go fly fishing. But I don't want to buy cheap gear. Eventually, I'm going to stumble on some mother load of fly fishing stuff, and I'll buy it. But I do have a nice rod, not super expensive. It's a Daiwa Presso, and it's a Daiwa Legalis LT1000 reel. I'm pretty happy with this setup. It's probably the most expensive setup I ever had. If you guys don't know how to like, just double tap the screen. Maybe you'll catch a fish if you like it. Oh, James Lowe. Yeah, a lot of guys. So I converted to complete ultralight fishing because when I had my kids, I realized that I can only keep them engaged if they keep catching fish. So I converted to complete pan fishing and ultralight fishing, and we do trout fishing too. You know what I'm gonna do? We're just gonna keep walking this. I think we're just gonna stick with the. I don't know if I should grab my other rod. I just think I'm just gonna stick with this rooster tail. I love the way it's perfectly balanced with this rod. It's not too heavy, not too light. Or maybe I should go and get my. I really want to just work this hole all the way there. Maybe no. Maybe I should go get my other rod. I don't want to walk away from it to. Let me go. Let me go grab my rod real quick. Oh, hey, Carrie's Outdoor Adventures, Corey. Thanks, man. I'll find your channel if you can. Just leave me a comment on one of my videos. I'm not begging you, but this way I can find your channel because it's really hard to find your channel in the live stream. So just leave me a comment somewhere and I'll find your channel. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, there's a Discord channel we got too. Hold on. Let me pin that. Hold on. Jim, what's going on? I missed you, Jim. I'm sorry I didn't see you earlier. Thanks for joining the chat. We're pretty busy here today. Look at all the people in the chat. It's usually my smaller group of people that hangs out with my live streams. All right, let me walk real quick so I don't bore you guys out of your mind. So this is my second rod with a gulp minnow, and we're gonna try throwing everything. We're just probably gonna stay fishing in this hole for the next 20 minutes or so, and then I have to run home. Hold on. The water's so low that I don't even need waders. I'm just walking around in boots, and I'm not even getting deep. Usually, to walk around here like this, you need waders. It's a little sad. I really wish there was. I wish there was more water. All right, we're almost there. There's another hole right there, so we're gonna fish that. Ooh, it's getting a little deep. You sure I spoke too soon? Hold on, guys. One sec. We're wading through the river here. Gotta stay on my tippy toes. So as soon as I said it's not deep enough, it got deep. All right. Oh man, I'm like Indiana Jones out here. All right, let's try fishing this hole right here. There's a there's a blue ribbon right there, which means there's stock fish here. I don't see any fish yet. We're gonna stay here. Let's try gulp minnow. How you doing, Antonia? Yeah, the fly line. My father-in-law fly fishes. He's pretty very good at it, and usually he loses me in his discussions, but he always says that the line is the most important thing. And he also ties his own flies. He has one of those. I don't know. It's made by some Italian company. It looks like a crazy jig out of like some sci-fi movie. But he will sit there and tie flies and catch fish in them, which is super, super respectful. But we do have a couple of people that follow my channel that tie their own flies and they tie their own lures and jigs. One of those guys is Ronio's Adventures, comes to mind. It's probably pretty cool if you can tie your own fly and then catch a fish in it. That is pretty much ultimate bragging rights, right? This is a nice hole, but there's no fish in it, unfortunately. I don't see any activity. Thanks for staying in the chat, guys. I appreciate you. Hey, James Lele. Somebody gave me that tip. Was that you who gave me that tip when I was crappie fishing? That is smart. I'm just doing that now. Hey, Orca, what's going? Oh, Void Outdoors, dude. What's going on? I haven't seen you in a bit. It's been a month, man. How you doing? Void is a fisherman from California, and he's been coming to my streams for many, many weeks. I'd say months. All right, so somebody told me to stick my finger out and let the line hit it. Uh-oh. Hold on. We're stuck. Question is, do I want to go that deep into the water to get it out? All right. Really don't want to get stuck. Oh, no, we're out. Okay. All right, we're out. We got snagged, but now we're out. Let's try it again. Thanks for the tip. Thank you for the tip, James Lele. So do you use that tip? I just want to ask you one quick follow-up question. When you stick your finger out and let the line hit it, do you use that just for trout fishing or any fishing? Or just mostly pen fishing? Huh. Somebody else told me to try that, but what I ended up doing is maybe I wasn't doing it right. I ended up the line wasn't going onto my reel properly, and it's not a cheap reel, so it kind of was bunching up on one side. That's why I stopped doing that. But I remember somebody else was telling me to do that. I appreciate the tip. Yeah, boy, I guess my stream is not very friendly for you in California because it always falls on a time when you're it's 3 hours. What, you're 3 hours behind, so it's 11:30 in California right now. I at 3 p.m. in Jersey time, I turn into a pumpkin, as you guys know. So I got to go grab my kids from the bus. So that's unfortunately right now. It's the only time I can stream. I might go to Sandy Hook to do some surf fishing on Thursday. I'm 95% confident it's going to happen. If I do, that means I can fish for about 4 or 5 hours. So if you guys want to come along, we can make it a fun one. All right. We're not getting much action, but I don't see fish either. So I'm thinking maybe they're just not here right now. Usually they'll bite a gulp minnow. That's my most confidence bait. Huh. Let's keep trying. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's really nice of you, man. I'm talking to you, Christopher Brandt. Thanks again. Okay, James Lee, I'm gonna use your tips, man. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do while you guys are listening to what I'm saying. Thursday, I'm gonna try to make it out. I work as a driver. I do have some jobs, but if I get out to Sandy Hook, it's gonna be Thursday. and I'm gonna try to do like a 3-4 hour stream. Stripers are running, they're not running, they're on and off. But if we're gonna catch them, it's gonna be in the morning. That's what people have been doing. So if you guys want to join me, it's gonna be Thursday. I'm gonna try my best to make it happen. I can't guarantee you will catch a fish. For those of you that are striper fishermen in Jersey, you know how hard it can be. But the reports have been coming. The fishing has been improving. So maybe if we catch a striper on live stream, I'm gonna do a backflip and go straight back to my orthopedic surgeon to get me fixed up again. Like that gulp minnow looks absolutely gorgeous right now, and nothing is coming to bite it. Hmm. It's a beautiful river here. It's really nice here. All right. So on the way back, there's another hole I want to try fishing. One sec. So yeah, maybe we'll make it a point to go fishing on Thursday. Tomorrow I can't. I got physical therapy, but see, they leave around these. So you know what this means? It's this blue ribbon that just means how many fish they put in. It's 12 here, and you see it says North Branch, NB. So we're fishing the North Branch of the Raritan River, and they put these fish here about a month ago. But who knows? Maybe there were 1,000 fishermen here, and they caught all of them. Usually, the stock rainbow trout do not make it out. They can make it through the winter, but they don't make it through the summer. No action. All right, so let's slowly start walking back. I'm gonna read more the chat more, and I'll chat to you guys. And then we're gonna fish again on the way back. I just gotta find my fishing rod. Oh, here it is. All right, cool. Yeah. So this area you can't really access it by trail. You gotta really like just walk the river. It's so peaceful. I don't see any fish in the water. Usually you see them right away. Yeah, this is a little muddy. Little muddy. I don't see many footprints though. Might have been the only guys that been here. Ah, all right. Let's walk nice and slow. Oh, all right. Let's keep walking. You don't want to sink in the water, so all right. Here we are. All right. Now let me read the chat while I'm walking. Hey, thanks, Doc Texan Taco. That's very nice of you. Hey, what's going on, Dennis? Yeah, no fish, man. How's it going, buddy? Void, I heard you guys got some crazy rain. Hey, Christopher, Brand, I just spoke to you. I see you. I'm just reading through the chat while I'm walking. Hopefully I don't bust my ass. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to cross the river here, because then it gets deeper, and then we're going to fish on the way out. James, you got to get out there, man. I work as a driver. I got hit so hard this year, I don't even remember how it happened. So that's why I have so much free time now for the next couple of months. So I had to, I was in a crazy rut. It was just both physically and psychologically. So I said, I started crawling out fishing and slowly got better over time. So if you can, get as close to the water as you can, and try fishing, man. It's good for the soul. Let's keep going. I really wish my kids would fish more with me, but right now it's school time, and school is more important. Huh. There's a hole right there, but we fished it. Nah, just gonna keep walking. I don't see any fish in there. Let's try casting. Let's try a rooster tail. You never know. That's exactly how I caught my last fish on a rooster tail. I just kind of cast it right against the bank. Nah, that's not a good cast. Let's do it again. Perfect. If there's a fish out there, you should see it. Nada. Do one more time and keep walking. Yeah. All right, let's keep moving. There's one more spot I want to hit before I say bye. You got a lot of tackle, James? Yeah. So I have a lot of tackle too. I'm one of those like squirrels that every time I go in the store, I gotta buy something. But I started itemizing my tackle. I'm cleaning out my garage. I have so much stuff. I don't know how I got all that stuff. I got enough stuff to I think last me for the next 10 years without buying anything. I don't know if any of you can relate to that. But sometimes, I make fun of my wife for having too many shoes. But I'm like that with fishing stuff. All right, there's a hole here. I'm gonna try this. I mean, this is probably the deepest hole we fished today, but there's more people fishing this spot. All right, all right. Well, we got a 3 pounder. Here you go. I was getting a little close to this bank there. Let's do one more time and keep walking. But yeah, don't give up on fishing. You're still very young. Wait, what was that? Oh, that was a branch. I thought it was a fish. Don't give up on fishing. If you 70 is still young. I drive some people in their early 90s, and they, believe it or not, they still go out fishing. Their kids take them, but do not give up on that. All right, one more cast and we're gonna move. I'm like trying to be careful, not cast into a 3 pounder. All right, let's go and cast in a different spot. Ugh. Yeah, we're just keeping it light today. There's a spot I really want to try. I think there's a couple of fish over here. I remember seeing them. Maybe they've all been caught. Huh. One second, guys. There's like a little hole that's really hard to reach from that side. But if there's a fish, they're going to be over there. You see that poop? You know who that is? That's the white poop. That's blue heron. That bird will catch all. They'll eat trout, no problem. I have a high hope there might be a fish over there. Oh wow! Yeah, calm down with this. Hold on. I don't know how this happened. Hold on, guys. All right, better. So we caught a fish over there yesterday, kind of where my rod tip is. Oh, perfect cast. Usually we fish for the bank over there, but decided to switch it up today. I wonder if somebody just came here and cleaned the spot out. We did catch a fish yesterday. All right, let's do one more cast here, and then we'll try a rooster tail. This is called a north branch of Raritan River in Jersey, James. North branch of Raritan River. This is not the polluted Raritan River that everybody knows. This is still clean here. It gets pretty polluted once it gets to New Brunswick, but here it's pretty clean. All right, let's try a rooster tail. I appreciate those hanging out in the chat with me. Thanks for talking, guys. Wow, that rooster tail flies. I'm gonna go slow. Oh, we got a leaf fish. All right, let's try it. I'm listening to you, boy. Outdoors. Oh, dude, I almost cast it into the log. It's not a fish. I got excited, man. That was very close to the log. That was a nice leaf. That was a nice leaf fish. I'll listen. I can only probably cast like 2 more times before I go home. Well, that didn't fly the way it was supposed to fly. Let's do one more time and keep fishing and keep going. Nah, hold on. Let me get that out. That was not good. All right, so Thursday, we're going ocean fishing. Unless something bad happens. See, I keep snagging leaves. Uh, Let me do one more cast and we're gonna keep moving. I have to keep moving because I gotta get. Okay, that was right next to the log. Okay, leaf fish again. Let's keep moving. Uh, Tomorrow, hey Nairo, we're in Jersey, man. How you doing, Prince Jaleel? Yes, we're gonna do ocean fishing this week. We're gonna do saltwater fishing. I don't know if I told you guys, I did buy a pair of Sims, used Sims waders. I'm not sure if I'm gonna bring them ocean fishing. I'm just gonna go in boots. But tomorrow I'll be streaming maybe for like an hour or two. I don't know yet what I'm gonna do. But we're going to the ocean on Thursday. I 1000% guarantee it, unless I get hit by a car. Ooh, or a trip. Look at all this poop. That's all blue heron. You see that white stuff? That means that bird just sits here and eats all the fish. That's crazy. Hold on. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to live stream again. I'm going to do one more cast for good measure before I leave. So if you wanted to give me a like, now's your chance. And I wanted to thank to those people that were talking to me that are new and old and just passing by. I appreciate you guys. I'm always down for advice and conversation. Just one last cast. There's fish there, they just don't want to bite. Right now, if I catch it, it's gonna be some Benny Hill music involved. All right, let me do one more cast for good measure. But yeah, I just wanted to thank those people that were hanging out with me today and giving me advice. I got a local guy from Jersey coming in today. That was cool, Scott. I don't know if he's still in the chat. One last cast right here. Oh, one last cast. Hold on. Maybe I can do two casts here. Give me a second, guys. Probably should have started casting here. Here. Okay, James Lolay, thanks for hanging out again. I appreciate you. It's very nice talking to you. And yeah, I still hope you get out there and fish, man. Thanks for your advice. Okay, this is my second to last cast. And this is definitely going to be my last cast. To the right, to the right. Okay, here we go. What if there's fish here? I'm just going to take it slow. I'm right next to this pile of wood. Nothing. Alrighty. Well, if you want to leave me a like before I stop the stream, this is your last chance. I'm going to run to my car. Hold on, guys. I want to say bye to you. I don't want to just go. Hold on. Fish fell asleep. I agree with you, Void. Yeah, guys. See you later. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I promise you I'll take you surf fishing, which means I got to prepare now. I got to start preparing. Thursday, we're going to do surf fishing. Hopefully 3 hours. I'll try. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for the likes. And I'll see you tomorrow. All right? Take it easy, guys. Bye.